Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Shan once more. So this is the promised first edition restart of my of a game. Okay, so this is a new series, basically, of Starfield. I'm not restarting a new game. So what I'm doing is starting from the point of Unity is done. We have gone through. I went through everything through the credits. The credits just went off the screen. I alt-tabbed out and alt-tabbed back so that I'm in this menu screen. So that's what you're seeing. As soon as I escape out of here, we should show up on a starborn ship. I have turned off a couple of my mods for this. I will be turning them back on, but uh, before long, too. I need to turn them on like right away as soon as we're done with this intro segment, because the intro segment is really funky with those mods on it, and sometimes things are happen in the wrong order, and also it forces a high percentage on uh, optional universes. So some of the optional stuff, and I'll have that on in a later run through if you guys want to see it. I have gone through and done a lot of the different universes. So um, anyway, so this is where that is right now. So I've started the recording, and we are going to start this now. The name of this person is Alice Tay, and I do have a uh, mod that lets me take things through the Unity. What it lets me take is whatever apparel that I am wearing. It's supposed to take my hat, but it does not look like it did. We'll see when I get out of this screen, which is one of the cowboy hats, and the collector's outfit. So those are the two things there. And then I have a suit of armor, the regular helmet, backpack, and armor suit, which is the kind I really like. So it's a Martian deal. Anyway, and then I have my gun, which you saw just a moment ago. Starborn, that's what you have become, a being who has touched the infinite. The story is over, but will begin anew in this universe and countless others. You remember all that you have learned. Your possessions and everything you have or you knew have been left behind. Explore this universe and all it offers, and perhaps take another trip through the Unity. So it lets you change your body around. I am going to keep this pretty much where it is. Last time I was right in here somewhere. I think I'm going to add just a little bit of muscle and put it resting like a ball on that line. The skin tone I thought was fine. I wanted her to have kind of an oriental look, like a oriental cross, half oriental or whatever, and I think I achieved that. Can we look at her? There we go. So she's not like super sexy looking or anything like that. I didn't go down that road, but I wanted her to be attractive, and as attractive as you can make in these programs. So there we go. And here's her face, and we're going to stick with that. She's got a little eyeshadow on. I want to make the eyes more golden, though. And I think that's the hair color. That was 20. Sorry. The eye color. Eye color. So there's a real gold look. Oh, was that it? That's kind of not really what I was looking for. I wanted a real bright yellow, basically. I'm not seeing it. I think we'll probably go with that one. That looks as bright yellow as we can get it. She's got, some earrings on. I didn't want to go too, bare with that. A little bit of lipstick, so, a little femininity, and her traits. So she was very much a scientists, and I'm going to keep along those lines. I think I'm going to kick out empath and keep alien DNA, and we're going to get rid of UC because she's gone through the Unity and she's not anything. So we're going to keep alien DNA. So that means that it's not showing the thing that it means. So we go up here. Alien DNA volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. That's okay. I've got my healing is up, and I don't use food item stats, so that makes it good there. So the second thing we want to look at is at this point she's still doing the whole, scientist thing. So I want to give her something that's kind of sciencey. So I don't remember what her background was, by the way, but I do have a lot of these things that they added in. So I want to try and pop something out of there. Affinity with companions reduced by 10%. You deal 5% less damage with weapons. I don't like that. The ghost. You like to end ship combat quickly and quietly. The longer you linger, the more damage your ship takes. Weapons or ships shoot 10% more accurately, but you need to repair your ship 10% slower. I am not finding Scholar. Who's no Scholar? 10% more experience. We'll do that. Okay. So then we got some special stuff here. We're not doing this. I think I'm going to take one of these special forces. Automatic weapon damage and rifle reload, 15%. It's 10% extra damage. This is the commander. Plus 10% extra experience from everything and plus 5% from kills. So it'd be plus 15% total from getting the kills. We have an instructor, which is 30% extra experience, but minus 15% from kills. The pilot, and then the sniper. I didn't bring my sniper rifle through. I think we're going to go with commander, although this is pretty good. But 10% would be a 20% extra experience. We don't really need the experience. We're not brand new players. So let's go with Special Forces Assaulter. That'll make our machine guns do more damage. My skills with combat were not real high compared to my techie skills. I think that's it. Finish. Alice Tay. And we're going to confirm. All right, so here we are. Oh, does have SKK. Okay. Oh, I did not turn this one off, did I? That's okay. We could start in Sidonia. It doesn't give us anything. Freestar Ranger. This is where things really change. I think I'm going to go with custom loadout. I like the look of that suit, that space suit. Basically, this changes your space suit and your initial gun. I don't think it'll take away my space suit. If it does, I'll just have to get it back again. It's just a Martian spacesuit. It's got the lime green stuff on there, coloring. We're going to go with this one. And we're going to start in I always found it interesting that if I start at the lodge, I don't have the lodge to travel from. I'm going to start here. Here is Narian space, basically Vectera orbit. So we're going to do that. Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted. Start here, go down to the bottom, done. New game start is complete. So now we have started the new game. And just for grins, let's have a look. I am level 39. I just leveled from something. I don't know. Spaceship, discovering the spaceship. I don't know. Let's look at some of this. We have a Maelstrom and a calibrated Eon, and the only one that really matters. This one on there for now. A suppressed calibrated and a modified refined. That's not a bad starting gun if I had to start with one. And then we'll look over here. Trackers Alliance spaceship. I still have my Sidonia. We'll see. I might change into something else. A Varun pack. And the helmet is the Deep Seeker. That doesn't look terrible on top of there, does it? Doesn't match color very good, but I don't know, somehow it does. But we'll stick with what we had before. And the apparel, we're going to go back to the collectors and the Settler's Adventure hat. Aid, we got a med pack. I'm going to put this on my quick bar and this on my quick bar. And this should already be on there. Ammo, I have the ammo that I had from before. So I have immersive looting. That's one of the things I have. There's additional buttons you can push. You'll see me using it. It'll end up with a person stripped down to their underwear laying there on the ground. And outfit all their equipment. I have a logic key. I have no digipicks. We'll pick some up, I'm sure, but just to be certain, we're going to go player, add item. They are A, and we will give ourselves 15. And there we go. So let's take a look over here. I still have 13 leftover points from before. We go over here and I have shield systems. We'll increase that. Engine systems, not quite. Boost pack training we have. I need one more. We'll do the Starship design. And we're now rank 4. This is, I'm not really worried too much about it. Aneutronic fusion, I want to have that. 2 extra units of power. That is good. And we need to get 25 more ships. Weapon engineering is maxed. Spacesuit is not. Research method is maxed. Medicine is 3 out of 4. Geology is 3 out of 4 as well. And surveying is 5 more to go 3 out of 4. What's it blinking at me? This one. Worry about that later. So you can see my guns are not quite maxed. My pistol is not quite maxed. My lasers are not quite maxed. And my ballistics is maxed. Over here we've got persuasion out. We've got commerce that we need to get some. I haven't sold stuff in a long time. Scavenging, we can upgrade that. Leadership, that's ready for an upgrade. I'm not really concerned about that. You just get your people back, affinity up faster. This is the one I really want, and I can have one now, so I'm going to take one. Then over here I've got 500 health, so I've healed myself for 500 points. That particular one. This is rank 4. This is rank 2, almost rank 3. And this is rank 1, almost rank 2. 7 more of those. So we'll work on those as we go through this. And in the meantime, let's see what's happening on Vectera. I have some mods that leave some stuff down there for us. Yes, we're adding the ship. Are we adding the ship? Of course we're adding the ship. I don't have to, though. That was the interesting part. I could say no. I just couldn't fly it anywhere. Okay, here we are, and I really need to change to turn on that mod again. So I'm going to start with that. Save. I'm just going to save right there. Confirm it. And then I'm going to exit to the main menu. Going to my creations. When creations, did it just crash? It did just crash. I'll be gosh darned. Huh. Interesting. I haven't seen that crash in a long time. Alright, and press any key. And then creations. There we go. We're doing it this time, I think. I don't know, it's pretty clogged up. We're going to go into our load order. That's T. You can see the stuff that I have. I've got this pistol. I hardly ever use it. I should really take it off. This is Trigger NG Restart Variant Universes. This is the one that I have this, it's in my basement of the lodge. But see, I have the Argo starting chest. I have Better Hair and Beards. I had that for a while, didn't like it. It's fine. It has a certain amount. It has some good stuff in it. They just weren't things I would use. There's SKK Fast Start. And we have to have the Revelation main quest overhaul. I thought I locked that out before. Well, hopefully we don't get an alternate universe. If we do, I'll have to go back and we're going to continue. That's my ugly ship. It's a turtle. I called it the tortoise. Well, there's no damage in fighting here, so people are still here. There's all this stuff that if you have it, the first time you start, it'll all be there. So when you come up out of the mine and you're getting ready to leave, it'll all be here for you to pick up. This is already always here.
I'm busy.
This is the Inquisitor starting chest, and it's giving me a Frenzy Coachman and a armor-plated UC Security power pack. A power pack is pretty okay, I guess. I'm not fond of them, but... And it's some ammo. Then we're going to go in here and get the rest of the stuff that... Vecteris Secrets is the other mod that stuff in here is on. So in here, this is not one of the secrets. I'm going to take a cutter because I don't have one. I meant to stop that, sorry.
As far as anyone knows, this is just another ore run. Vectera's got enough mid-level veins to keep everyone working and not asking questions. I've told Hella everything he needs to know.
You got a few more digs.
Pretty much everything I know. But this is another one of Barrett's special orders.
So this is just stuff that he put on the shelf for his mod. It's called Vecteris Secret. It's just stuff on the shelf.
This place is giving me the willies. I think we're going to find something. I just have no idea what it could be, or why Barrett might want it. But those sweet constellation credits mean we dig our holes and keep our mouths shut. And I'm okay with that.
This has been a good
Hopefully
run.
between
You
Barrett's
lucked out being
mysterious
picked up for this
thing
one.
and the ore itself, we'll be done with this rock in 5 days, when the transport is supposed to come back for extraction.
Now, this door used to be a master lock. Now it is not. It's a lower level lock. And this is a guy from the who made the mod. There's Heller's log. Then we'll open this. It's now just an advanced lock. And this is one of the other mods that I use. I got tired of that mini game and I just got rid of it. So now there's 2 dashes and the keys are all just one piece. So you can pretty much open anything pretty easily. I mean, I opened them for a long time, so it's not like I bypass it right from the start. I just got sick of the minigame. Give me that other. There we go. That's just a gun and some ammo. A Side Star, one of 27 caliber guns. Nothing spectacular. You can take those other things if you're really interested in selling them. And the rest of this is just, you know, stuff that was always here. But it's a good way to get a little bit of cash if you need it.
Oh, this time, like a miracle.
If you wanted underwear, there's a package of underwear there.
You think we'll be done here soon?
I don't know. Do you think we will?
The last dig.
Is that what you hear? Last one forever? Nothing really in here.
This rock.
There is a thing to practice your lock picking in there, but I don't usually do it. And we go out, get on our ship, get away from here. Oh yeah, sidewall. While we're here, let's go in here to spacesuits, hide them in the settlement, and helmets, and do the same. And we're out. And there's our ship is way down there. Because for some reason it doesn't always... It showed me bikini shots of you. And we'll just go straight there. And then we're going to fly to the destination.
Attention, unidentified vessel. You have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you. Assuming scans even work on whatever it is you're flying. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
So they all freak out the first time they see the ship. Usually I will go to New Homestead and fix up the Frontier, which is what I'll do here as well. This is one of my Frontier upgrades. I think it looks pretty cool. I do have a lot of ship videos out there if you want to go and look at them. I would appreciate it. Make sure you hit a like and have a good look at them. I tear the ship apart. It's already built. I tear the ship apart by layers. I make sure I identify what all the pieces are. Then I put it back together, and that's the ship build video. I don't go take it for a flight because, you know, I always thought it was kind of silly to jump in a ship and fly up there, and then everybody's supposed to know, yeah, that was really good turning.
No, that is a ship.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
So, this ship of yours, does it take standard, you know what? We'll figure it out. I'm sure you can find something you like.
See what they have for sale, just for grins. Rambler 2, Galileo 3, Blackhawk, Carryall. That's not a bad ship to be. Has a good cargo hold. Dolphin, that's a cool looking ship. That's not bad for a starter. I'm going to have money here in a minute, so I'm looking just in case I want to throw down with something. That's actually pretty cool looking. I've never flown one of those. But the entrance is in the back, and that's a big old negative for me. I don't like a back entrance. Kafir, I had one of those. Those are good ships. Shield Breaker. This is one of my favorite early ships if you're going to buy one. It's a really good ship. The cargo capacity is decent. The weapon mounts are decent. The reactor is a 27. Whether you can normally have that or not doesn't matter. Jump's 22, so a little smaller. Shield is only 610. But, you know, it's still a damn nice ship. Just replace the lasers. Please, God, replace the lasers. And that's what we have. So, now we're going to go to the lodge and get our oh so warm welcome.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unpunished.
I don't know if we'll go do that or not, but that's always a fun mission to do. A bunch of Varun took over a space station here in this system, and you can go back and, you know, get some loot and some other stuff. It's great for a low-level character. We are not a low-level character. But it helps to get some loot. We can up our sales because, you know, we have to sell 100 items in order to advance our skill. Why was I holding that button down? I don't know. That's my push to talk. That's probably why. She wants to sing that Black Eyed Peas song. I got a feeling.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Well, maybe if you made her feel like she'd get it back, she'd quit complaining. I mean, come on, man. It's not that hard to figure out.
Everything good? We're here to help.
No must up thing here. Oh, please let this be the normal universe and not the plant one. Hey, it's a normal universe. There's my buddy Vasco.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you.
You love me?
Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact.
I want a giant constellation. Okay, so first decision point. I can either join Constellation and do the storyline normally, or I can skip the main quest and tell them what artifacts are, and we can go through that. So I think what I'd like to do is join Constellation and unravel this mystery with you, because the skip main quest is a very abbreviated playthrough. You go find 6 artifacts and then a temple, and then you're pretty much done. And you can, at that point, decide you're going to live with the Starborn trying to kill you, or
Is
whatever.
there something wrong? Interesting.
You want this rock breaker in our organization? After getting lost the first time?
But she still showed up, didn't she? Isn't persistence a signature trait for an explorer?
Got to see if his
We're
legs
at
are
the
there.
beginning of a very important discovery here. What you found on Vectera, the artifact. There's more. And they're if you're serious about wanting to be a part of this, then you have to know that we are diving headfirst into the unknown.
Headfast.
There could be considerable risks.
Considerable? You hold me. Hold me. I'm scared.
Good. We'll set you up with a room. Take some time to meet everyone. Then, when you're ready, You and I will be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet.
Yummy. Oh my God, he's got legs. That is so cool.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
Walter, breaking into my office.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
If that was an apology, I think he can do better.
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of
Shenanigans.
Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. Yes, well, a stock bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Okay.
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinate. But now, I'm not. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Oh, sure. I'm crazy as a loon.
Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Remember,
Yes?
you're representing all of us out there.
All of us. It's like 3 people.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
I asked him. I gotta ask you.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits. Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
And we'll find out all about you.
There was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
The best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, nonsense, and dedicated.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts.
but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean.
Just so you know, I am eating a couple crackers. I'm a little hungry, so need a snack.
That's a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing an artifact to us.
Progress requires funding, I'm afraid. And we're making good progress.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Stay safe, okay?
So I already have access to the room.
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo. Captain Alice, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Okay. First place we go is down here. Now there's a couple things down here that are kind of new. One is this thing that will strip things off weapons and armors that make it blue, purple, or gold. The traits that you get on those weapons can be stripped off, and then you can build them back on to a different weapon. So it gives you an option to make things better than they were. So like if you find a favorite gun and you haven't found one that has the magic touch, then you can, simply put the magic touch in from some other gun that you found that you like but didn't like the way the gun works. This is from Paulie's Loot Box. It's one of my mods. It fills one time with this money, and that's it. So you just take it. Once it's empty, you move off, you move back in. You get about 5 things, and it gives you 500K worth of money, approximately. Always pick up all the stuff in here. It's here for you to pick up. That's the only reason it's here. So pick it up. And here, if you have the mats, you can make different things. And it's always good to have some of the deals. So there's nothing really I have that I can make right now, and that's okay. Another thing is back here, there's this book right here, the governor's first meeting agenda. That's part of a quest line that you can do if you do the Ranger's quest. Well, I mean, you can do portions of it without doing the Ranger's quest, but if you do the Ranger's quest, you get a couple of pieces, and yeah, they're good to have. There's like 5 or 6 books. And then I like this sort of. There's one piece I don't like, the helmet, but of course I'm making myself right at home, taking anything that I want. This is the thing that said to have the NG Plus terminal to advance the game if I want to do that, which I'm not going to. And that's all that we have down here. I don't think I have enough mats to make anything, but normally what I'll make is this belt. And what do I have? I have 8 fiber. I have enough. Let's take the belt. I like the necklace. Now I'm picking the Ranger necklace. There is another necklace that has the same percentage on it, but it has a persuasion percentage. And so I usually pick that one. The other one comes from EIT, which is in the store, which I'll be going there anyway, but I'm still. I think it's the odd numbers that have the shirt, but I am a female, so it doesn't matter. I think we're going to go with this one. And we'll just take whatever it is. And then the last one is the watch. And there we go. Now, I know I took the collector's outfit. It's because I like it, and I will put it somewhere where I can take it with me, most likely. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put the bounty hunter outfit on, put the belt on, the ranger necklace, and the watch. And what that gets me is this outfit that I really kind of like. It's cool. With men, the shirt will be long. It'll be the same color. The pants aren't quite as tight, but they are still tight. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And there is a jacket that I can make that would go on that, and it is red. I think I'll make it just because. And it is a Crimex jacket vest. You can get the green one if you like green better. You can get from EIT, which we'll be going to get my sunglasses, because I gotta have my sunglasses. And this is the Crimex. I got the trench coat. I did not pick the trench coat. Darn it. I don't have a lot of stuff here. Crimex jacket. Vest. I used up the rest of my fiber. And there it is. So let's change to this thing, and then we can tab in. And you can see there the outfit. Now, I think the first set has a higher boot with like a kneecap. You know, like a flap, like almost like a catcher's knee flap, but it has a higher kind of boot on it, which I don't really care either way, but I do like them. So maybe when I get a female companion and I make her a set of clothes, I will make her the, what is this, is number 3 or something. Anyway, so that's that, and then we're going to go over here. I hate that view, by the way. The starting and stopping. So notice here that the belt, necklace, outfit, and watch can all be upgraded. And if you scroll down, so can the vexed. So if we pick one, we can add legendary slots to them. We got to take them off something first to have the stuff to do it, but that's what we use this machine over here for, to get the stuff. In the meantime, how much time have I used? Pretty much all of it, I think. We are at 53 minutes. I think this is going to be the end of today's start, and we are going to talk to Sarah and begin that quest line as soon as we're done here. And then once I get the next quest line, I will go and get probably Barrett, but maybe Sam.
Hello there, Vasco.
And then we will do the first Vanguard quest, which should be a really fun side, it's a faction quest, so we'll do those, and then we'll come back and get the other companions, and we'll kind of go from there. That'll put whoever we get way out in front in the category of a relationship. And I think probably, I haven't really decided this time if I'm going to have a relationship. I didn't last time. I have had relationships with all the different characters, so if you got a favorite, put a comment out there. In the meantime, while you're doing that, you can subscribe. And while you're doing that, you can like the video. And we will continue with this video. I'll try and put one out every 2 to 3 days. Maybe a little faster. The more people that watch, the more likely I am to go faster. So if you have friends, tell them about it. It's an hour out of your day. I hope to keep them to an hour, and that's what it'll be. So, and as I always say, be excellent to one another, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.